Good evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. I thought I would do a quick video on seeds that I bought just last week, I guess it was. This past week, I should say, probably. Spent about $90, and the seed store is Rohrer Seeds, and it's in Pennsylvania, or you can go on their website, Rohrer Seeds, and Google that, and you'll find them in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So, spending close to $100 in seeds, the one thing I think I could have maybe gotten cheaper was my Epson salt. And I kept my receipt here because I wanted to look this up. Probably should have put my glasses on, but how much was the Epsom salt? Does it say it on here? No, and of course this thing is a mile long. So, look for something pricey because I don't think it was cheap. Yeah, $13.79 for 4 pounds of Epsom salts for plants. But you know what? The first time I used Epsom salt and I put it on my hydrangeas, and to make them more blue, they are blue, but I wanted them bluer. I bought it from the pharmacy, just regular Epsom salt, and that was like, I don't know, a couple dollars. So this being $13.79, I haven't read the instructions, saying so you mix it with water, a quarter of a cup, and I just sprinkled the Epsom salt around when I knew it was going to rain at the base of the plant. And on my roses, it made the leaves really, really green. So if I had yellow spot, Epsom salt really helped that. And for my hydrangeas, it made them bluer. So that was one thing I got. The next thing is the sole purpose that I went there, and that was for these crocus bulbs. And they were $25, and I think they were $19.99. And this little, and I don't even know what it is. Is it the stamen? Is it the pistil? What is it? I think stamen. That is what is the saffron that you use if you want to make yellow rice. Now, I've never made yellow rice before, so I don't know if how you harvest it. I'm going to have to learn about that. I don't know if it changes the flavor of the rice or just the color of the rice. But anyway, 25 bulbs for $19.99, so less than $1 a piece. And the woman there at Rohrer said they really multiply the bulbs themselves. So once you get some, they just multiply like crazy. Now, the next thing I got were a bunch of bulbs, and they were all the same kind of bulb, and that's the third biggest thing I spent. Tulips. These are tulip bulbs. Different, you've got some darker ones, and when you plant them, it goes, that little end goes down and they point up, and that's what I should do. And you've got some lighter ones. Looks like this one's trying to grow already. So yeah, I got gosh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 tulip bulbs, all different colors. Very excited about that. I love the spring. In fact, it seems like from October to April, that's such a long time for gardeners, for me particularly, I think, because it feels like it's forever until the spring comes. So the rest of this stuff is just a bunch of seeds, and I think the most gorgeous seed that I'm going to have is this echinacea. I'm going to have to get my glasses. Well, long-lasting, drought-tolerant. This echinacea is like a green with green. It's gorgeous. But let me get my glasses. to see if it says like lime or what. It's called Echinacea Allen's Pride. And there's 10 seeds for $4.99. It's perennial, full sun to part shade, blooms summer to frost, 20 to 28 inches tall. And my other echinacea that I put out there is pink. And I put a obelisk around that. And so when the spring comes and the echinacea grows up, once it starts kind of falling out of the obelisk, then I just take some twine and tie it, and you really don't even see it because it's brown. It just blends in with the leaves, and that keeps it grouped together. So this is, it doesn't say, like I was hoping it would say the color. It's Echinacea Allen's Pride, 10 seeds, $4.99, full sun to partial shade, blooms summer to frost. Long-lasting, drought-tolerant blooms are a zesty accent for any garden, adds a pop of interest to bouquets. But it's green, and it looks like the center is almost green. So I think that's going to be gorgeous. Some other things that I love that I've sprinkled in before are cosmos, and I just love how they look. I've got an heirloom, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Picote, Picote cosmos. It's heirloom, and it sprouts in 6 to 10 days, flowers in the summer, and glowing white flowers with dark pink edges makes an elegant addition to a summer bouquet. Very easy to grow with a long blooming season, attracts pollinators. And I do have, the most bees I ever saw were on my blueberries. They were just crazy with yellow jackets is what we called them. I don't know. They look like a fat bee, and they are yellow. So that's one cosmos, and this cosmos is called Lemonade, and it's a delicate, subtle yellow. Blooms are produced in abundance throughout the summer on short branching plants. Great for containers, borders, or cut flowers. Sow in average soil in full sun after danger of heavy frost. So that'll be my springtime sprinkle. And these are 4 o'clocks. Now I have 4 o'clocks out there. I have red ones, I have yellow ones, but these are multicolored. Lightly fragrant blooms reveal a unique blend of MOTT-LED mottled and bicolored tubular flowers in shades of pink, white, red, rose, and yellow. So 4 o'clocks, that's one of those childhood favorites. That was $2.99. And again, that'll get planted in the spring, but they come back year after year. And I loved when I was a kid taking the little black seed and just tossing it everywhere, and that really spreads them everywhere. Something I just can't get enough of, and I don't even know why I bought these, because I have dill seed that I harvested from my dill, which I could use to plant more dill, but I bought dill seeds anyway because I just, gosh, the seeds even smell so wonderful. So that'll go out in the spring, although I bet it's 50 to 60 days, so about 2 months. Today is September 28th, 2024, Baltimore, Maryland, Zone 7B, 8A, and I bet September, October, November, I probably could get more dill if I wanted to sprinkle some in there. I might do that. And caraway, that's lovely to make my own rye bread, and that'll go out in the spring. And they have beautiful white flowers on there too. So that's a nice rye bread type of seed. This one, I have some dried, but I want more, because when I put the tarragon in the spring and I put it by my sidewalk, which is right next to my house, stays warm all through the winter. In fact, snow in Baltimore, Maryland, never, and that's USA. We're on the East Coast. We're below Pennsylvania and above Virginia and West Virginia. but the snow never stays and collects on the sidewalk because the heat from the house keeps it melted. And this tarragon, when it was growing, oh my goodness, it just perfumed the air. Petunias, I just wanted some petunias, and I didn't see any out there to buy, so I just bought some seeds, and that'll go in next year. I don't know if they'll come back year after year, but they're nice. More cosmos, another heirloom. This one's called Candy Stripe, and that'll go in the spring. This I need to put out there, and it has a 30 to 60 day maturity. Some lettuce. I love Boston lettuce. I love spinach salads. I love lettuce salads. And this is a butter crunch lettuce, and that I should set to the side so I can plant some lettuce. This is a Nevada Batavian lettuce. 250 seeds in here. Oh my goodness, they must be very tiny. And that is 48 days of maturity. So that's even less than the butter crunch. So I could plant some of this. So I need to weed the flower bed right out this window and put in lettuces. And I probably should put in some carrots because I have grown carrots through the winter. And I'm telling you, when those temperatures drop, that makes these carrots absolutely delicious. They're so sweet from the cold weather. And beets. I will plant some beets. Now that's 85 days. I'll probably do that in the spring. Radishes, that could go out there now. 25 days to maturity. I could have some radishes in with that lettuce. Butternut squash I have growing out there. I could put some spinach out there as well. That matures in 20 to 30 days. And I haven't had cayenne pepper, and I used to string it. And I've used all that up, so I need to do this for the spring. So, thank you for watching. It's getting exciting. It's the end of the, well, it's fall and end of the harvest season. I still have some tomatoes out there to harvest, some little ones. The butternut squash is out there. I have some raspberries out there. And anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you are having as much fun gardening. I have my David Austin roses that I'll try and get some pictures of. Some of those are opening up in the back. And I had bought last October, so next month, in a couple days, I'll have had my 3 David Austin plants in for 1 year because I bought them October of 2023. I bought the Test of the Dubervilles, which is a red climbing myrrh kind of fragrant rose. And the other one that I bought was the Eden Rose. I thought it was the Claire Austin, which was more white, but the Eden Rose is very beautiful. That's also a climber and also supposed to be perfumed. None of them, of the David Austins, actually have had the perfume that this Memorial Day rose has, and I don't know what company that belongs to, but it is it's the most fragrant rose I have. I bought that up in Pennsylvania in Lancaster at Ken's Garden. And then the other rose I have that stands out against the green in my backyard of the green arborvitae, and then I have a pear tree, and then I have this rose bush. My great aunt Netzie, Jeanette, gave to my grandmother when she first moved in her house, and the pink on that rose, I have no idea what kind of rose it is, but it's like a pink sunshine amongst the green in the backyard. I can be standing in the front of the yard and see right back to that pink rose, and it's like 5 feet high. So I'm thinking, even since she's doing so well, I might even buy her own little trellis. I don't know if it's a climber or a shrub, but it wants to go high, and it's about 5 feet now. So I'm going to get its own little trellis. And the other rose that I have in the backyard is, what is that one? Oh my goodness, I'm going to forget. the Aldwick David Austin Rose, Alnwick, and that I'll get some pictures of this week because there are some blossoms out there and it is starting to open up. So thanks for watching. I hope everyone is well. I hope you had a really good harvest, although we had such hot temperatures this year in Baltimore, and I think that really didn't help my cucumbers. My tomatoes, the big tomatoes, just had about 6 tomatoes and that was it. Worst batch of tomatoes I ever had. I have a zillion little itsy bitsy tomatoes, but the sandwich tomatoes I didn't grow good. But thankfully I have farmers in the area where I bought 2 boxes of their tomatoes and froze a bunch of their tomatoes for winter chili and chicken noodle soup. So they're always a good backup because I'm just here doing it for fun. Farmers are doing it so they can pay their house payment, and they do a great job in Baltimore, Maryland. So thank you for watching. Peace.